Okay, guys. So today's session is on pattern matching in Python. So let me create a file. Pattern match. Guys, this is also one of the important concept among others. All right. So before getting into this, right? So what is pattern matching? So to work on this, for example, let's say there's a text file, right? India is a beautiful country, for example. So like this, in the real time, we might get a number of data from different sources, right? And you were asked to work on to get some data. So for example, imagine, let me quickly, open up here. Anything that's okay. Um, okay, sorry. Wikipedia. So imagine in the real time, you might get, like, let's say you got an opportunity to uh, get all the numbers from this. Let's say here there's a data, for example. So from this data, right? Let's say there's a data, for example. So in this data, what you need to do is, I think, see if there are more lines, right? You can use three double quotes guide. That will be fine. You got it. When you want to define some data with more number of lines, right? You can use documentation. Like this can be used for documentation string or even for the string representation. You got it. So if you go and trigger this out, you don't see any issue, right? Cool. Now, in this, what you're doing? So let's say in this particular, text file, you were asked to get all the, digits from here. Let's say 21, right? So like that, there are so much data. 20, 23, 22, 23, 1947. You got it? You were asked to get all the, all the digits. So, is there anything that would help you to get all the all the data from the string in string methods? Did you see anything? So we already worked on string methods, right? So, is there any method which would get you all the matched matched numbers? Any idea? Is digit, right? Is digit, fine, correct. So, is digit would work surely. And so how you're going to handle this? Let's say if you want to get this data from this, if you want to get all the data, for example, so how we will be doing? So first of all, this one string, right? Now, if you want to work on this is digit, for example, so in this case, how I can test that quickly? So for example, if I use a is digit, let's say, Aparna, in this case, did you see this here? This is not, see, if I separate the number, let's say for example comma or space, right? Still the data is like it comes like this. Did you understood? So we were missing this guy. Got it? And if you see another use case where it is with 55,000, for example. Got it? But here, what did you see here? You had a comma, right? You got it? So when you get this data, and for example, when you are splitting the data based on the space, but in the real time, what happened? So it splitted this is one word, and the whole thing is one word. You got it? So we had hard time working on this, isn't it? So this would become one of the critical case where the reason is very simple, right? Because this is no more a string, so more a digit character. We got it? It's a string, but it's a digit character, isn't it? Sorry, it's not a digit character. Why? Because there is comma in it. Makes sense, huh? And even when you look at other numbers, right? Let's say I want to grab 28, 29, 30. So I cannot like this is not a digit character, right? Did you see this? No, did you understood what my analysis here? So for example, let's say if you split a string, let's say my data equal to, for example, or uh, string list equal to. So how we can do it? Uh, what is the variable? Text. So how can I get list of strings? How can I how can I make list of strings? Who can tell me? If I want to create a list of each word as a strings, individual strings. What is the method? At least you have hint now. Can you tell me any? Right. So, right. By default, it's if you don't give anything, it splits at space. Right. If I execute this, now you're seeing the information, right? But what did I mention? If I see there is a comma, see here. So the whole thing is one word. Understood? The whole thing is one word. And when I scroll to the right, for example, so I can miss many things, right? Let's quickly check that out. So for example, let's say for item in let's say string list, okay, and now I want to print all the, so the thought process is, so wherever it matches with, if item dot is space, for example, right, is digit, correct, got it, then I need to print item, isn't it? This is the way. So if I go and trigger this, what did you see? I got the information. But when you look at this, what is the very first, this is the original data, right? Not original data. After conversion, this is the data from this. So what did you notice? It's very first itself. It is missed, 21, isn't it? It is right. So that's a challenge, right? That's a challenge where your string operations or string methods currently would not support natively to work with this kind of use case. You got it? So this is a bit of challenge, That's where this is a bit of challenge to get all the numbers, right? All the matched numbers, for example. Now, how this can be addressed? So this is one of the limitation with string operations. It Yeah, still you can do it where you need to play around. Let's say you know like you have to do so much massage there on the data, and then prepare the data, and then do all the gymnastic there. So that's not a good practice. Understood? So to work on this particular use case, um, bad way to get all digits data. Got it? Yeah. So to work on this particular use case, not only this particular, so similar kind to work on complex, string operations, right? So one of the best, inbuilt Python module is RE module. So RE stands for regular expressions. Okay. So let me quickly write example 01, right? So module name is RE, import RE. You got it? So RE is a regular expression module, and even when you want to study more on that, for example, let's say, so if you just mouse over here, click on control, right? If you just click here, it would open up regular expression data. Here you can see all the information. You got it? So I didn't done anything. See, I just import RE, and I click and hold control and go here. If you click there, it will take you to this file where it is displaying many information, right? Do you see it? So it gives you the information about what are the available methods, what are the characters, which character is used for what purpose. Let's say if you use dot matches any character except new line. Let's say now you are seeing many things, right? Did you see this? Got it? Non-greedy version of above. Hmm. There are multiple things. So let's start understanding from very basic example, and then we will move on to this complex ones. Got it? Yeah. So in this first thing, so when you're working on the regular expression, so we need to understand regular expression. You need to match, right? So that's what pattern matching. RE stand for regular expression. Regular expressions. Okay, all right. I think I can. Okay, all right. So I just imported. Just quickly check whether it's fine. See, if the exit code is 0, which means your program has no issues. Got it? Yeah, cool. And now I just imported this regular expression module. So imagine I had text. Let's say my text equal to let's say India is a beautiful country. Live. Got it? So this is my string. And in this, let's say I want to know um, whether it contains, let's say, is word, beautiful word, or anything else. Got it? Yeah. So before getting into this, before getting into anything, right? So we need to know the power. What is the power? Let's say I'm talking about we have RE module. It is to deal with regular expressions or pattern matching. Now, so what are the methods available? What are the methods, right? So first of all, RE methods. Methods. So we have method called first match. So not so set. Like you can start with match, match, search, find all, substitution, substitution, and even if you want to split, you can split it. Um, Match, search, find all, sub, split. This is what I can remember. But majoritarily we use this 5 methods only, right? All right. So let's quickly understand one by one. So what is the purpose of it? Even if you just go here, it would, I think is there anything? Yeah, here. So there are many methods. Okay, there are many methods, but we don't use all the methods. We occasionally use other methods, but if you know these methods, this is pretty much enough to play with the regular expressions. Understood? Now we will take the opportunity. Say match method what? Match a regular expression pattern to beginning of match a regular expression pattern to the beginning of the string. You got it? Okay. So when I do this example, let me take this opportunity. Cool. Now, to match the regular expression pattern to the beginning of a string. So, for example, this is my string, right? Now, now we have to write a pattern as well, right? Pattern, pattern equal to. Now, I want to match something. Let's say, in strings we had something called starts with and ends with, right? So basically, re dot match, right? Match method would only search. So this capacity is it only matches from beginning of the string only. It cannot match anywhere in the string. Or in short, right, let me write this method. This method matches the pattern only beginning of a string. Got it? So let's understand this. So if you want to match anything, beginning, right? What we do is we used to write a cap, cap. So for example, if I write small example for a cap, right? Let's say match match this word. Let's say India, IN for example. You got it? So like cap means starts with. You got it? So here I would say cap. Cap is you cap used to match the pattern, match the pattern at beginning of the string. Got it? Cool. So for example, let's say, see, in this particular string, now how I can apply this match method? See, matched object equal to, for example. So if match found, it would return matched object. Otherwise, it would return none. Okay. So here, re dot method name is match. Got it? And match required two things. So match required two things. So one is for the first one is matched pattern. So if you look at this, the first one is matched pattern. Your pattern, right? So pattern. Second one is the text which you are going to apply here. Now let's try to print it. So what I just did, see, I'm not doing anything, guys. Simply for regular expressions, we always have two things. One is the text, and the other one is the pattern which we are going to build actually for matching with some tag characters or anything else based on the business. Okay. Now I want to check whether the string has starts with IN or not. So if you want to check whether starts with, you should use cap operator like cap symbol. When you want to check whether string is ends with for example, uh, that is used to check start, and dollar used to dollar is to match the pattern at ending of the string. Got it? So in one go you understood. Got it? So here, now here, what did you notice? So if I go and trigger this, did you see this? There is something called, hey, there is a matched object. Got it? So matched object 0 to 2, for example. Let's say increase INDIA, for example. See whether it is matching or not. See, it matched. Object is matched. What is the positions? From 0 to 5. Did you see this? So even it is returning what is a match? Match is India. Guys, did you understood? So here in this matched object, you can clearly see where it is matching. You got it? But when you are, since you are giving cap, right? Cap matches from the beginning of the string. Make sense? Yeah. Now, so this is how we do checking with starts with. Sorry, not starts with. Actually, it's something like starts with only, guys. Understood? And when it comes to the you want to match ending of the string, for example. So if you use this, let's say for example, if you use this and for to check ending, right, you cannot say for example, let's say if you're giving so this was starts with, right? Once again, let me write some meaningful names so that um, yeah, there's a pattern to match with beginning, end end pattern, end match, end match pattern equal to. So now can you tell me how we can write same thing, LIVE, for example, dollar. So dollar we should give end. So for cap we will be giving start, and dollar we should be giving end, guys. That's clear, huh? When you want to match, when you want to match ending of the string, for example, so then you will be giving this way. Got it? So let's say, let me summarize this. So here, match the string at beginning beginning of the line. Okay, cool. Match the string at ending of the line. So matched object equal to re dot match pattern. What is the pattern name? In match pattern, right? This is a pattern name. And what is the text? Txt text. We got it. And now, if I do this, matched. Okay. So I'm printing. One is for match. So matching at the starting, and one is for matching at ending. But what is the here when it comes to match, right? Match has some limitation. So what is the match? Match has some limitation. So this method matches the pattern only beginning of the string. Did you understood? Which means that here I'm trying to do the same operation, but if you see Arya dot match, the second one, so first one is clear already. Second one, this would return me none actually. If the match is found, it would return the matched object. Else it would return me none value. Understood? Because there is no match in this, right? Did you understood why there is no match? Why? Because matches only can check it the capacity or the the it has only limitation. It can only match at beginning something it is available in the beginning or not. So if you use match and if you are checking somewhere else in the statement other than the beginning, so this wouldn't support. You got it? So if I execute this, what did you notice? So this is for first one, right? This was first one, the match found, and we got the data, right? Here we are seeing this data. But second one, though though the if you observe the end match, right? Though it is available live, right? It ends with live only, no? Perfect. But what is the problem here? Though I mentioned the pattern and provided the text, still it's a valid because of the limitation of the match method. So it couldn't because limitation of match method, it didn't it didn't find it it didn't find the lost match text line. Okay, got it. So this is what the problem with the match. Now in order to overcome this, so that's where the search method comes. Okay, now if you quickly go back here, what is search? Search a string for the presence of the pattern. Such a string for does not make any sense actually. Let me give a proper example. So here search or search the pattern anywhere. Search the pattern anywhere anywhere. Uh, Search the pattern anywhere from the text. Did you understood? So meaning now this is only starting, but search it can find the text anywhere in the string, anywhere in the paragraph, anywhere in this. You got it? Cool. Now, so since search, now for this particular case, if I use search, what will happen? Let's quickly check that. So here I'm using the same expression, everything else same, and instead of match, if I use search, say below example using such because I want to distinguish. Okay. If I execute this, what did you notice? Yes, did you get it? So here it got matched, right? Did you see? Matched object, array search. What is the n match pattern? N matched pattern is, see, checking that live text at ending of the string. How ending of the string? We are using dollar, isn't it? So when you use dollar, which means that it would check ending of the string. It will check whether ends with. In simple word, if you want to when you are using cap means starts with, dollar means ends with. You got it? Right. Now did you get it? So now we got the data. It is clearly telling me. Now, if you want to print, see here it is giving me matched object span, like it is giving the positions, like on which position it got matched. 32 to 36 index. That is a matched object. Unmatched object also it is clearly giving. Understood? So that's how we need to do with the search method. That's clear, huh? Now let's give one more example. Now in this case, I want to give more, some other text because uh, this has some, what we can say. Let me use something else so that it would make more sense now. So let's say text equal to hello India playing cricket in India. For example, see this is a string. Hello India playing cricket in India, and all Indian all Indian players are performing well. For example, so this is my text, right? In this text, now what I'm going to do? So see, I can find starting and ending and all. That's fine. Now what you need to do is you need to find all the characters, all the matched patterns. So here, now I want to know how many India strings are present in this string. For example, so let's say one, two, three, right? Three strings are there. You got it? Though it is n is there, no problem. We don't match it. Understood? Now, so in order to get all the strings, so that's where, what is the method? Find all. So find all gets you all match. Find all gets you all matched strings from the text. Got it? Now, so if I want to get all the matches strings, so how can I get it? So for example, let's say my pattern is, see, it can be a symbol or directly I can write it. So if I say my pattern equal to, for example, how I am writing? See, directly I am writing, I'm checking India. So I want to check, see, this pattern can be normal text or it can be some other symbols. No problem. Currently, when you're learning, right? So learn with some text first of all, and then we will learn with the symbols. You got it? Yeah. So here in this particular case, now we got a pattern, right? Now to get all the matched things, right? Matched strings. So how we can do it? Or match are equal to array dot find all, and we have to go pattern, comma, and text. You got it? So when you go and check, see, if you want to check what kind of data it is returning, it is returning what? It is returning what is the type? Return list of all non-overlapping matches in the string. Got it? Cool. So meaning by default it would return me all the matched data, for example, let's say. Now, if I print it, match data. Now what it will do is it will get you all the matches strings from this. Okay, if I execute this, did you see this? Find all. re dot find all. The pattern is India. Oh, okay. So the string is what? India. Like now, who can tell me why it is only returning one? quickly. Case sensitive, right? So here it is small I is there. So let me make it I. Now if I do this, it would get you all the matched string, all the matched data from the text. Guess did you understood how we were using? Hmm? So this how we do this how we get all the matched patterns of the thing. So I'm giving basic examples and then we will dive into the real world of things. Okay. So use case get all text match data from the text. All right. Now sometimes what in the same example, what I want to do is see now I don't want to so this time, what I want to do is I want to play with the data. Now I want to do a substitution. So when I say substitution, right? So I don't want to what we can say. I want to change. Let's say, for example, wherever India is there, for example, I want to change it to what? Something else. Let's say, yeah, Hyderabad. Okay, let's do this. So re dot sub. Okay, and this required three things. First thing is pattern and pattern what and second thing is what you want to replace. You got it? So you would say pattern replace equal to, so what you want to replace? Hyderabad. Correct? So re dot sub pattern and what is the replace data, replace text, or you can write anything, any meaningful name, that's fine. Replace comma text. Did you understood? Now, what it does, so if you want to check what type of it will return, so click on sub and here. So return a string obtaining the replacing the, okay. So the data will be, we will get a complete match data. No, no, not match data. It would substitute this, replace the string with the, the one which you are planning to match, sorry, planning to replace all the matched positions. Let's say, hello Hyderabad, playing Hyderabad in Hyderabad. Right, wherever India is there, it will simply replace with Hyderabad. Here, Indian, right? Hyderabad. Just kidding. Got it? Yeah. So if I export this out, did you see this? It simply replaced, pattern. Pattern is India, and I want to replace, right? What I want to replace? I want to replace wherever, wherever India is there. I want to replace with text and then text. Where you want to replace in this text with the major pattern, apply this replacement. Clear? Huh? Any questions in this? It's easy, right? You don't see any difficulty in this, isn't it, guys? Any confusion in this? No, right? You're good, is it? All right. So this with sub. Sub means substitution. Substitute. Substitute. Substitute the data of your choice with in your choice in the text. This is a use case. Okay, when you want to substitute something else, use case. So in this generally, like for example, let me quickly show you when we would do. For example, in this case, so imagine there is data, something like this. Let's say hello, for example, hello, right? For example, let's say hello, there is what we can say, there is a star. Hello, hash, how are you? Now, so what did you notice? So here I'm seeing what? I'm seeing hash, right? So what is the appropriate character for this to work on this? Hello space, right? In general, correct? Now, correct. So pattern is match with the pattern. So match with the pattern. Simply say match with the pattern. Replace replace data. You got it? This makes sense, right? You can write like this, some meaningful space. Now, did you understood? So this is the data, this is the string, this is a string, and when you want to work with such kind of operations, right, you can directly apply this. Did you see this? I'm okay, matcher pattern. So first one is matcher pattern because I changed the variable name, but didn't use it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, did you understood now how it is getting translated? The string is like whatever the operation you want to apply. So even when you want to play with strings, guys, if you are sounding regular expressions, you can do wonders. You can do magics on the data. Just like that, you'll make the magics. You got it? So you'll become a string magician. Just kidding. Got it? So this is output. This makes sense, right? This makes more sense, is it? And yeah, anyway, see, I'm giving example one example for every method, and then we will dive into the regular expressions, guys, so that you will be more comfortable. Oh, okay. So this is how it is, right? Yeah. Substitute, substitute, substitute the data in the text. Okay. Next, split. Split the string. Split the text based on the matched matched area, matched data in the text. Make sense? So, so think about this same scenario. For example, now, now let's say I don't want to really. So here, now I want to do a split. For example, instead of sub, if I do a split, so split required only matched pattern and where you want to split. So wherever pattern matched, split it. You got it? So when you don't give anything, right? See, is you are already clear. When you are splitting a string, what it return? It returns a list of strings, right? Same, even the regular expression split method also does the same thing. And wherever the pattern matches, this is no more useful. Yeah. Now see, array dot split match pattern is hash here, right? So meaning wherever hash matches, I want to split it. So meaning it creates a list of each word as a separate. Hello is one word, string of list of hello is one string. How are you? How is one string? Or is one string, and you is one string. You got it, guys? Did you understood how it is working? Yeah, makes sense, right, guys? So these are the very widely used methods, in regular expressions. And so far, I have directly taken out opportunity to explain, explain with everything. Okay. Now here is a real challenge, or real, real, what we can say. Real cinema happens here. Real cinema begins now. Understood? So when I say real cinema now, so when it comes to the characters matching, so when you want to match any character, let's say matching characters, we used to say like meta characters or characters. Let's understand this quickly. That's hmm So in the regular expressions, right? We had a strings called, let's say, this is a character class. We used to like a character matching. No problem. I'll give an example for each. Don't worry. Uh, hmm. This is like what we character class. Character really character class. Okay. Let me give an example. So, for example, text equal to, let's say, there's a beautiful country, for example. Now, see, previously what we are doing, we were matching with some text, right? Let's say uh, match pattern, match pattern equal to directly we are giving India, right? For example. Now it's not that. Now you can match with so if I give a pattern, let's say ABC, understood? So string of ABC. So what is really mean is it is a single see it will now if you write like this, right? This matches it match any single character A or B or C. Got it? Let's try this. Okay. And when you're using match method or search method, so for example, let's say when you use match method. So for example, match match text equal to so re dot. So what is the method? Match method, right? So when it comes to match method, what it does, it only checks at beginning of the string, right? This does not have a capacity to check entire string. Got it? So pattern, comma, sorry, not pattern, match text. So pattern name is match pattern, comma, text. What is the text? It's a text. You got it? Now, if I go and print this out, match it, what is that? Hold on. Match text. Right. If I exclude this out, what did you notice? There is something called list. What is the line number? Oh, okay. Somewhere it is leaking. Line number 87. It's not happy. Or it or it match? No, what is the problem? Uh, type error, unmatchable type list. Oh, okay, got it. No, no. See, when you are writing a pattern, right, you should always write them in a, what? In a quotes, guys. Sorry, my bad. You got it? Yeah. Now, so if it is a character class, it match with none. Why? Because see, it matches any single characters A or B or C. But match method, what it does, it only checks at beginning, correct? So that's where it is not getting due to limitation does not match. Now, with the same thing, if I use search method, print below applied below apply and match method, and say if I use this search method, for example. So if you see search method, what it does actually, instead of match, we will be doing search. So when it comes to here, search, see, as soon as it matches the first search, it will simply say it will not find. So for example, in this case, what is the match pattern? A, it will match with A or B or C, right? Since what it can search, where it will search? It will search in the text. So here, INDIA, right? So here, what it got matched? What is the very first match? A or B or C, right? So it matches with what is string? A, is it? Guys, did you understood how it matched? For this particular one, for match method, it returned none, right? And if you see for match method, it return none. But if you apply the same logic, everything is the same, pattern is same, text is same. But when you apply in search method, what happened? It matched the very first occurrence of the, very first occurrence or match of the string. So match here is A or B or C. Understood? So since it matched with A, immediately it found a match and simply returns A. This is a matched object. Guys, clear? Huh? Do you understood? If you want to if you want to find every match of the A or B or C, now what you can do, you can apply same thing with find all, isn't it? Below, if I do find all, for example, so here instead of this, find all, right? This time it would get what? It would get complete match of what? Complete match of uh, all the occurrence of the string. You got it? Did you see this? So in India, A or B. See how many are there? A or B or C. So three A's are there. Three A's matched. And how many B's are there? Only one B is there. It matches with B. It also matches with C because it matches with A or B or C. Got it, guys? You're fine with it? Hmm? In one example, no, I'm applying everything so that it would be more easier for you, right? Got it. So, and one more example. Let me here. I found everything. Now, if I want to substitute, for example, I want to substitute wherever it matches with this A or B or C. So substitute with something, right? For example, wherever it matched, so substitute with what you want to substitute. Substitute with star, for example. You got it? Yeah. So here, in order to sub method, right? So matched pattern here, but what it required? So matched pattern, it also required what? What you want to substitute, right? Subs- substitute. Substitute text equal to. So what you want to substitute? Let's say I want to substitute with star. You got it? So in this string, in this entire string, wherever in this entire string, wherever we find the match, we were substituting with star, which means what? In the star is a star e star. Did you understood how it is working? Right? So that's what it is doing. So go ahead and execute this. Oh, substitute missing one position. Right, I missed it. I define it but not not given. All right, got it. Yeah, did you see this? Oh, what happened? Yep. So below match, below applied method is up. If you want to give some space to make it more clear when you are reading through the output, so give a slash n here, guys. So if you give slash n, let's say after this, slash n means next line. It will leaves one a new line here. Slash n slash n. Got it? Trigger this now. Now did you see? You are seeing proper output for each and every method that applied. Got it? Now did you understood why the match was why how it is behaving for each and every method? Yeah. Now wherever there is a match, now if you apply a split method now, so applied split. What it splits? Wherever there's a match, it will create a list of individual strings, right? Words. Got it? Oh, okay. I think I should get rid of this. Find all. I think this line shouldn't be there. Otherwise, it must confuses you. So this such, right? This only applied for match. So this is clean. MATs. Oh, like sounds good. Now if I apply this, now it would. Did you see this? Below applied for with the pattern we applied on the text, and this is what the result of it. Guys, clear, huh? Did you understood? So this is one. This is with only one character class. Understood, guys? We have many character class now. Let's work on that. Okay. All right. So, but now since we play right, we can use the same example, but for everything. Got it? Yeah. Now the next one is next character classes. Okay, so this can be applied again. This can be okay. Let me give example. So for the same, it is now. Let's say uh, when you want to you should try with a different. Now, now one more. So in this character class, right? So we also have pattern pattern equal to, for example, let's say, or match pattern. For example, you can match pattern equal to. So for example, let's say if the pattern is character class, right? So here, character class in this how I am writing. Let's say A2, uh, A2. See now, previously I have written ABC, right? I can also write A to C, for example. You got it? It matches A or B or C. Did you understood, guys? So that's right. That's what I'm planning. It can be it can be capital A to capital Z. Okay, matches capital A or capital B or dash 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 or capital Z. You got it? So you can only put sequence. You cannot put C to A. The C to A. It will not match with the C or A, something like that. No, it wouldn't work like that. Got it? So for example, if you do a 0 to 9, right? Say matches with matches with 0 or 1 or 2 or dash 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 9. You got it? So this is how we do actually. So more occasionally we use this character class, but good to know that. Yeah, this is your handout. Handout you should try with like all methods. Got it? Makes sense, right? Cool. Next, pattern. Matched pattern. Say matched matched pattern equal to. So for example, say dot. Okay. So dot matches any character, matches with any one character. Any one single, that means what? Any one character. Guys, did you understand? Huh? Matches with any one character. Meaning, see, dot means it matches with any character. So previously, I'm giving A to C, right? It will only match A and B and C, right? Like this. So dot will match any one character. You got it? So for example, you had a text, text equal to hello. Now, if I say match equal to match m equal to, for example, re dot match, right? So match a pattern, comma, text, for example, right? Now, who can tell me what is a match here? Matches m. So matches any one character, right? Meaning, so if you use match means it will match any character, right? Any one character. So in this first character, it will see the only one character. No, any character. This can be uppercase letter, lowercase letter, digit, special characters. It will match with anything. Anything matches with any character, any one character. That's clear, huh? Did you understood? So it matches with H, any character, upper, lower, digit. No, It matches with any character. Currently, I put what? It is instantly it found the match, correct? Instantly it found the match. But if you do a dollar, for example, if you put if the pattern is here you put dollar, right? So what is really mean? If you put dollar here, do you see this? None. Why? Why? Because see, with match I cannot do anything. But if I use search, if you search, if you go here, so what is it? So n matches with any n, right? Right. It matches with dot. Dot means what here? Oh. So if you put double dot, for example, so meaning matching with any ending two characters. It can be any character. It can be upper, lower, digit, special. Got it? Now it will match what? Elbow. Got it, huh? Yeah. Clear, guys? Did you understand? But generally we don't we don't match like this. No meaning, right? It does not have any meaning in this, right? So next one is we have already seen star. This one. What we can say? Mm, cap we have seen already, and dollar we have seen already. Uh, okay, so let's check one more thing. Um, so basically we use star. Star means zero or more matches. Zero or more matches of the occurrence. Mm, for example, okay, think about this scenario, right? So for example, so my text equal to, for example, greetings. For example, hey, greetings from uh, ABC company, for example, right? So now you want to match greeting wherever there is a word. It can be a greeting, for example, it can be a greetings or one eatings, not one eatings, sorry. Greetings, and let's say one more word, and here it is zero. You got it? So what did you notice? So zero E, understood? Zero E, one E, or more E's, or still more E's. Let me add so that as well. Got it? Um, E, for example. Now what you need to do is, if you want to match these words, these all the words, guys, did you understood? So zero or more occurrence of the E's between R and T. Zero means what? There is no. If there is no E also fine. One E also fine. Multiple is fine. More is fine. You got it? If you want to match with this, right? So now the pattern how we can write is matched pattern equal to, so pattern you can say here. So E, so you want to match with E, right? E and star. You got it? Which means what? So wherever so not only E and star actually. So G or things, right? TINGS, greetings. Hmm? Between R and T, E can be zero or more repetitions. E can be star means what? Zero or more matches of the matches of the occurrence. Uh, Zero or more matches of the pattern. Okay. So here or matches of the preceding character. Say, got it? Makes sense, huh? Guys, now did you understood? Now, so when you apply, see if you apply match, you cannot find match. Why? Because greetings is no more available, right? But when you use search, so search would it would do match actually, but it would only match the first occurrence, right? So search also it would search anywhere in the string, but as soon as it found a match, it would not perform remaining search. It will only get the first search item. Got it? Let's say m equal to match equal to re dot. You will see re dot uh, match text, match pattern, comma text. Understood? Print them. Guys, make sense? If I execute this, none. Why none? Because match does not have a capacity to search, between the characters, right? It only search if the string is available here. For example, let's say if it is available here, then it found, hey, I'm matching. Did you understood? So since it is between the hey and greetings, right? That's where it is not finding out. Right? Did you understood how why it is not finding? Yeah, makes sense. Now, if you want to say slash n with match method, got it? Yeah, with search method. So what search method will find? It find the first match of the string, right? So what is the first match of the string here in this case? Who can tell me? So first match is this is the one, right? It would match with this and simply exit and say, hey, this is the matched object. Got it? See? Greetings. Now, if you want to find all the occurrence of the matched text, what you want to do? Any volunteer to find all the occurrence? Find all. You got it? Right. So if I do this, then I would get all the occurrence of the matched text. Guys, how many of you got confused on this? Or you're fine? Say yes or no. How about, yeah, all right. So now did you understood how we were using star? Got it? Now, in the same way, in the same flow, let's quickly understand one more thing. Uh, Here, plus character. So plus means one or more. Understood? One or more matches of the preceding character. So for example, in this case, in the same example, right? And if I take it out, all right? So one or more, what does really mean? Which means that when you're using plus here means so one or more. So meaning it minimum one e should be there, and maximum can be anything. You got it? So previously star means what? Zero or more, correct? It can be zero e or it can be one or more e's. But when you use e plus, which means that you must use it must have a one matching e, and it can be one or more. Got it? Right. So module error RE. So just import it. That's it. Because we made a block comment right here. Now, so when I do this, find all matches. Now who can tell me? Find all will match everything like here. So uh, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are there. So what it will match? Who can tell me? It will match everything except greetings, right? Why? Because E should be minimum one should be there. Did you understood difference now? Difference of star and plus now in this particular case. Right? See, make sense? Everything else match. Everything else, see, remaining match and set is fine. So we were only dealing with find all. Yeah, Molly, you're fine. You're comfortable. Right? Makes sense. Next, hmm, yeah, this is fine. Zero or more. I think we can also use question mark as well for zero or more, right? So here once again, if I do this, optional, So when I do this here, instead of star, if I do a question mark also does the same thing. And oh, okay, then what is the purpose of it, right? It's optional. So we are making E as the optional actually. So when I use a question mark, that become optional. Um, so for example, let's say in this case, when I trigger this, questioner become optional, G or E, right? G or E. E is optional actually. One E. So one E. Okay. Oh, okay. See, star means what? It is making this particular character. But here, when it comes to question mark, right? Um, See, this is now this E is optional. Okay, only one time. So previously zero or more repetitions, right? But now this time only the preceding character is optional. It's not zero or more. Once again, got it. So here E and question mark, right? So what is really mean is when it is matching with see E and question mark, right? So here E is optional, okay? Meaning it can work for GR things, right? Like this. Also, greeting. Guys, did you get that? Preceding character is optional in this case. So here is optional. Optional means it can be, it cannot be. With E, without E, both will be fine.